Breaking news. Violent clashes erupt in Koreatown. Surveillance footage shows an attack of a Chinese national. Authorities report a surge in foreign criminals.
Headlines scream that foreigners commit more crimes, but is that really the truth?
Misinformation refers to misleading, false, or inaccurate information that is spread unintentionally deceiving. Just like shown in the news headlines, misinformation can also shape negative stereotypes about minority groups. Are these facts, or just a product of cognitive bias? Why do people believe misinformation? Due to distinctiveness-based illusory correlations, the tendency to falsely associate two variables when rare or unusual events stand out. This creates stereotypes, making these events seem more representative than they actually are. This bias is rooted in System 1 thinking or availability heuristic, where decisions are made based on what first comes to mind easily. When the media overreports or sensationalizes certain events, they become more mentally accessible to recall, solidifying cognitive bias and misinformation in public belief.
One study to counter misinformation is Hamilton and Gifford in 1976. 40 American undergraduates, 20 males, 20 females, were collected to investigate how people form illusory correlations when one group is a numerical minority. They had two hypothetical groups, A and B. Group A was the majority group with 26 members, while Group B, the minority group, had half, 13 members. The participants were informed that Group B was a smaller group before the experiment. Participants read statements describing individuals from each group A or B, both groups having the same proportion of positive and negative traits. As a result, participants recalled more negative traits for Group B, the minority, than for Group A, the majority.
This concept has significant implications for how foreign offenders as a minority group in any country are perceived. Even a small number of crimes committed by foreigners can disproportionately impact their reputation more negatively than those of the locals or the majority group. For the real-life application of South Korea, this graph of reported versus actual foreign crime rates displays how the media report ratio in blue consistently exceeds the actual crime ratio in red, demonstrating the over-reporting of foreign crimes. This demonstrates the illusory correlation. Because people only know the crime frequency based on what they see in the media rather than in real life, high coverage of foreign crimes provokes the public to overestimate foreigners as criminals. The second graph analyzes the tone of crime reporting, showing a strong bias against foreign offenders. Negative sentiment in orange is significantly higher for foreign criminals on the left graph than for domestic Korean criminals on the right, who also have higher neutral sentiment. This suggests that Korean crimes are presented with more neutrality, whereas foreign crimes are framed more negatively, heightening fear and cognitive bias. This cycle of selective media focus spreads misinformation, deepens stereotypes, and reinforces public fear. Recognizing this bias is crucial for countering misinformation and preventing distorted public perceptions. This is crucial in societies where resistance to accepting foreigners remains a challenge, particularly for ethnically homogeneous societies like South Korea. Balanced reporting, media literacy, and stricter journalistic guidelines are essential to mitigate these issues. These efforts will improve students' lives by challenging racial stereotypes and prejudice because learning acceptance is a rudimentary skill for a global citizen.